Hey Besties, welcome back.
Welcome back to Inspired Delusions.
If you're new here, my name is Kayma.
And I'm Olivia.
And we are your delusional besties, helping you dream bigger and rewire your identity to align to your most wealthiest and confident self.
Yeah. Get up, guys.
Yep.
Get up.
Stand.
Get up.
The fuck.
Stand
up.
up.
Because life is so freaking good and we
Yeah.
really need to celebrate that.
Yeah.
We need to start celebrating like every day being radically delusional in your gratitude and your optimism and waking up and celebrating life.
No, literally.
Because like what?
We're on a floating rock.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. Earth is so beautiful.
Yes. Like we gotta wake up and create. We gotta wake up and decide what to do.
Yeah.
Like you could like wake up and walk backwards all day.
Have you been seeing that on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wow, I just saw that too.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of like crossing the street and walking backwards. Yeah, you could
do something crazy.
Do something crazy with your day. Like we could do whatever we want. We're so lucky to live a life of joy and creation and like do whatever you want to do.
And
do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. Yeah, we're excited to chat today, guys. We want to talk. We're feeling good. We're feeling up.
Thank God.
Want to talk. I know. We're talking about a few different things. We want to talk about how you should be obsessed with yourself. You should follow our lead and be obsessed with yourself because life starts to get a lot better when you love yourself.
Yeah, you guys should just try.
Yeah,
like
just
try being your biggest cheerleader. Try being your biggest best friend. Try hyping yourself up and see what happens.
Yeah.
If you feel resistance or you feel weird, you don't want to look at yourself, just note it. Note it and know that doesn't have to be forever.
Exactly.
And it's so much fun on this side.
It's so fun on this side.
So much fun.
Yeah, I remember like setting that intention a couple years ago, being like, okay, I really do want to like love looking at myself and like be so proud of myself and hype myself up. And I used to not be like that. It used to not be like that for me. And now I genuinely, I'm like, wait, I've always loved myself. I've always been obsessed with myself, but it's not really true. But it just feels so natural now. Yeah. And
it's your default.
It's the default now. Exactly. And so it really is so fun, like genuinely so fun to like, I love watching our podcast back.
Yeah.
And just admiring both of us.
Specifically this week, you have been watching the clip of us last week of me saying like persistent boss or whatever, final boss, talking about Neville. I have heard it. Like I've just been like around and I'll just hear it and I just hear giggling and I know it's Olivia cracking up at that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what that was.
We're funny. We're actually funny. And that's on raising your self-concept, and you can gaslight yourself into believing anything. Because I genuinely, to my core, believe this is the best podcast in the world.
Thank God.
Actually.
Thank God, same.
I know.
I love our podcast.
I know. We're so good.
I love our podcast. Smart. And even now, right? Because you guys been with us. I used to maybe talk a little shit about the first couple episodes. But even now, looking back at them, sometimes I like go and scroll or I see like what we were talking about. And I'm like, oh, we were so smart. We did such a good job. And we showed up even when it was uncomfortable or even when it felt unfamiliar. But now looking back at it, I'm like, oh, I kind of love those. Like those were good episodes. They were silly titles, like just good messaging all around. And I think because we're so obsessed with this podcast. It's like even looking back at the cringy stuff, it's like, oh, that was amazing.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing so good.
You're doing so good, baby.
And yeah, it is. It's cool. I think I do think we kind of channel when we're on the pod.
Yeah.
Because we watch the podcast back ourselves and we're like, wait, that's so good.
That was good advice. Yeah. We should hold on to that energy throughout the week.
Exactly. So it's really cool. And shout out to so many of you guys leaving the nicest comments on YouTube. So
thank you.
We are growing the YouTube channel. So everyone, please continue to comment, like, and subscribe on Inspired Delusions on YouTube. And that's the thing too.
All three platforms.
All three.
Apple, Spotify, YouTube. We know you guys are listening multiple times a week, so just switch it up.
True.
Switch up which platform you're supporting. Like, comment, subscribe on all three because it helps us.
Yes, but we are really focusing on growing the YouTube because you guys deserve to be able to see us. That's a gift. Like for real, being able to watch us, being able to see us is actually a gift. So you're welcome.
That's an affirmation you guys can start saying. I know we've said this a few times, but my presence alone is valuable. That is a huge affirmation to shift you into that knowing that you alone is so worthy of everything, that you
Yeah.
don't have to do anything. You don't have to try to, you know, be impressive, or you don't have to try to go out of your way to seem like, you know, you got it all together. It's like, no, show up as your authentic self.
Mhm.
You can literally sit there in silence and just be you, and you
Mhm.
exude an amazing energy.
Yep.
You're magnetizing.
And you can convince yourself of that, truly, because that's like,
Mhm.
we've been saying that affirmation, my presence alone is valuable. And I said it enough times to be like, wait,
It
yeah, it actually
finally,
is.
it finally clicks.
Yeah, it literally, like, you can make yourself believe anything, guys. That's
Mhm.
how, I mean, that's how, I guess, probably bad things spread too. Propaganda. If you see it, if you see it enough times, you start to believe it.
It's literally
It's
can go
crazy.
anyway.
Yeah,
It's
it can
just
go.
like the
It can-
subliminals, man.
Yeah.
The convincing your brain that
Yeah.
you believe something. It's so easy.
It is easy. It's crazy.
so easy.
It just takes consistency, guys.
Mhm.
So lock in, be
Yeah.
nice to yourself, hype yourself up, do some mirror work.
And you can counteract like negative thoughts about yourself by asking like, well, why is this true?
Mm-hmm.
/ why isn't this true?
Mhm.
And just give yourself time to like think about, asking yourself why. Because it's like, wait, why actually?
Yeah.
Why am I saying these things? Why do I believe this
If you're
about
being
myself?
mean.
If you're being mean, and then say the opposite for why it is true.
Yeah.
Because you get to choose.
Hello.
You get to choose.
You can rewrite those neural pathways,
Mhm.
rewire your mind.
Yep.
But okay, cool. So yeah, be obsessed with yourself. Remember that the world treats you how you treat you. So it's time to stand up, realize that you're amazing, start hyping yourself up, be your biggest cheerleader. And it's really cool. And I mean, I have been leaning into that more and more and more. And definitely, I mean, both of us we love being a source of just like loving yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it is, I think, a little bit demonized sometimes to like love yourself and like,
because people are like, oh, you're so vain.
yeah, you're like
Or
full of yourself.
You're
kinda.
full of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm leaning into it.
Well,
I'm here to piss some people off.
Well, I mean, ultimately, no one knows where it's coming from. And if you know it's sourced from deep love, it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, go out there and say you're the best, and say you know, love life and
Mhm.
everything is good and you're the universe's favorite. It's like, if somebody feels that way, how does that harm you
Yes, exactly.
to not, like, if they stopped feeling that way, that's not going to better your situation.
Mhm.
So it's like, you can join the train too.
Yeah.
You can start feeling good about yourself too.
Yeah.
And really, like, from the bottom of your heart, like, really practicing.
Yeah.
Because it feels so good.
It feels so good. And I mean, I get it. Like, it can be kind of triggering to some people sometimes. Cause like one of my one-on-one clients, I think I've mentioned this before, but one of my one-on-one clients originally had seen like one of my TikToks being like, yeah, like I freaking love myself. Like, I'm so
Mhm.
amazing, hyping myself up. And she was like, got kind of pissed off at first when she first saw that. And she's like, oh my gosh, why is she so obsessed with herself? Like, what, da, da, da. And she realized it triggered something in her, and she did some internal work and some internal digging and was like, oh, I'm mad at that. I'm mad at you because I wish I felt that way about myself. And it triggered something in her. And then, you know, she did some internal work, and then she literally ended up working with me. So it's like, and started loving herself more. So it's okay too to trigger some people sometimes as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wonder, I can't remember like when this shift like exactly happened for me, but it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so beautiful, or I'm so smart, or I trust myself so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not just the beauty aspect of it. It's like the internal too, or like really being comfortable being alone with yourself and doing things that you want to do because you find joy in it. And I think a lot of that also comes from doing inner child work.
Yeah.
Doing inner child work. Because I think we were talking about this in our group coaching community. I can't remember if we were talking about it on the podcast too, or our community, but we were talking about how when you start being more whimsical and start doing things that your younger self would like to do, you have more fun, or things are more whimsical, and it's like easy and aligned and silly, because it's like, oh, I actually want to do this because I find joy in it, instead of thinking maybe what other people might think, or what is appropriate for you and, you know, your late 20s or early 30s, like that kind of thing, where it's like, oh, I have to do this because society says, and it's like, no, actually do you, because you're having fun.
Yeah.
So inner child healing too, guys. Get in on that.
Yes, exactly. And something else. So one of our community members, which by the way, guys, if you need more support on your mindset journey, leveling up, aligning with your most confident and wealthy self, you should join the Inspired Delusions community, which is the best community in the world.
There's a link in the show note to join, and we have a little treat for you guys.
Yes,
so go check it out.
Join in the show notes. Okay, cool. And one of our community members on our weekly calls this week asked about jealousy, and it was such a good question, and we wanted to chat about it on the podcast because if you guys haven't heard us talk about jealousy before, like I feel like it's probably been a minute since we've touched on it. We wanted to circle back because this is such a important topic, and especially it kind of goes along with being obsessed with yourself. Maybe that might spark a little bit of jealousy in other people or whatever, which again, sparking something, triggering people ultimately can be like a good thing because your triggers are your teachers.
Yeah. It shows you, your triggers show you what areas you need to kind of face
exactly
or work on or take time to nurture.
And so one of our community members had asked, she's been put in spaces recently where people around her are
she's with expanders.
Yeah, she's with expanders. She's been in spaces recently where she's around people who are like a little bit more quote unquote like successful than her, maybe making more money than her, maybe like have more followers than her, whatever, a little bit further on in their business essentially. And she so beautifully realized and recognized that she was having some jealousy come up. She's like, how can I like not feel jealous of these people and like feeling like they're further along than I am? And so glad that she had that awareness. So beautiful when you do have that awareness and you're just not going to sit with it. She's not just like, I'm just going to sit with this like forever, like whatever. She's realizing that's not a fun feeling to have. So that's something that's super common for so many people. Like if you ever feel jealous of someone, whatever, there's a perspective shift to have to change jealousy into inspiration. So
transmute those feelings of like, oh, I want that, into, oh my gosh, I could have that because I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So what we believe is that if you're seeing someone get what you want, maybe someone's more successful than you, making more money than you, whatever, the universe is just showing that to you to show you that you can have it too. Okay. It means that you are somewhat of a vibrational match to that thing, to that level of success, to that level of money. And it means that it's coming to you soon as well. And it really, really, really does matter what your reaction is, because if you get pissed off when someone has what you want and you get pissed off, the universe is going to look at you and be like, oh, so you don't want
like
it?
Yeah.
Like if you're mad about it, if you're like acting negatively about this, then obviously I guess you don't want it.
Yeah.
But if you are like celebrating, like for me and Kayma, if we hear someone in this space, coaches, other podcasters who are making a lot of money, we literally like, thank God. We're literally like, oh my God, thank God.
Thank you. We
tell
can
me
do
more,
it too.
tell me more.
No, we want all the details.
Yeah, we're like, oh my God, tell me exactly how much you made. Like that's amazing, because it shows us that it's possible. Like it inspires us.
Yeah, a lot of the times we tell you guys like, fuck the 3D, don't look at the 3D, but the opposite is true too. If you see something in your 3D that you're like, ooh, I kind of like that, give it the energy. Get excited. Know that it's only in your line of sight. Like your brain is only filtering that out, or the universe is only showing it to you because you are a vibrational match and you are honed in on your goals. So let's say, you're trying to make a certain amount of money, your business owner, entrepreneur, you're trying to make a certain amount of money, and then you see somebody else in your space who's now, making that much money, or they're having opportunities come to them easily. Instead of looking at them and being like, fuck, like why does it always work out for them? Look at them and be like, okay, there we go. Like somebody who's doing what I want to do is doing it successfully. So that means there's a possibility for me to do the same. And so getting really, really, really excited and looking at it and changing it to inspiration. Start getting inspired, release the jealousy, because ultimately everybody can have anything. Use it as data, filter it in your mind and be like, okay, this is what I want to pursue. This is what I'm about. I like this feeling. Thank you, universe, for showing me it's possible, because now that I've had my expander let me know that it's tangible for me. Now I can make it real.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I can start to visualize it. Now I can feel those feelings of excitement for myself.
Yeah. So that's a perspective.
We like jealousy.
Yeah.
Because then you can change it. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's your gut telling you, ooh, I like that. I want it too.
It's not, it's just signaling to you that something inside of you maybe like doesn't believe you can have it, or doesn't believe you're good enough or whatever. And that's amazing for you to realize. So you can realize, you can dig it up, because you are worthy. You are inherently worthy of having everything that you want. You are capable of having that and being successful in whatever that looks like for you. And I love jealousy, because I also am like, I explained this to on the call as well. I'm like, I don't care at all if anyone is jealous of me. Like no hate, no shade. If anything, I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like no hate at all. I'm like, of course you are, because I love myself and I love my life. So if you're jealous, that makes a lot of sense. but obviously sending you so much love. I promise you can change. Like, I promise you can have it too. So yeah. I don't know if that made sense. Kayma might have to cut that out.
I'm
We'll see.
I'm looking at you like trying to follow the train of thought. I'm like, okay.
Like,
But I think the main message is that anybody can have anything at any given time if you just put your focused attention on it, align to that version of you, and remind yourself that you are inherently worthy.
yes.
Remind yourself that you don't have to prove anything to anyone, that you have that power within.
Yeah.
So we love jealousy. We're a team, you know, not finding ways to be jealous per se, or not sitting in the jealousy, but knowing that if you have those sensations, that's amazing because you have the opportunity to create from it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good wrap up.
You like that wrap up?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll keep it in.
You saved it.
I saved it. I'm like, guys. Relax, slow down.
Kayma's a little bit nicer than me. Also, you know what? And let's chat a little bit about us more because we're amazing. So I don't think you guys understand how obsessed with each other we are, because that's what I wanted to chat about. Because it's
that's
actually
my surprise.
Wait, what?
That's my surprise.
Really?
No, it's
that's not.
I'm asking you, is this my surprise?
Yes.
Okay, guys, we do this thing where sometimes we'll have surprises for each other where we don't know what the other person's going to say.
Yeah.
So this is my surprise.
Yeah. So I just wanted to chat a little bit about how it's so fun to have a bestie that you like genuinely, you know, resonate with to your soul. It's like, oh, you're literally my soul sister.
Yeah,
it was confirmed. It was confirmed from a psychic that we have known each other in multiple lives, every life. Let's just say every life. Say actually every life.
Every stage.
And it's just so funny because me and Kames, we are 1, roommates, 2, best friends, 3, business partners, podcast hosts. Like, we're actually together 99.
We share the same friends.
We share the same friends.
Maybe have like 2 friends that we don't share. And even that is like, not really. We actually share friends.
I know, literally. And it's so funny because we're together actually 99% of the time. And we've been together 99% of the time for the last, 2.5 years?
2.5 years, yeah.
And we're still going strong.
Keeps getting better and better.
We've had maybe like 2 disagreements. And they're ever silly things.
What are they?
I don't even know.
I'm like, I know, literally, I'm like, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love you.
No,
I love this. Is a nice surprise. It's super cool to have people in your life who just really get you at a core level and that you can really be authentic with and authentic with. Did I say that weird?
No.
And just, be your loving self. And it's nice to have somebody who sees that in you because how beautiful. How beautiful. We have another one of our friends who, whenever we see her, we're always like, oh my God, you're stunning. You look amazing. We love you. Like, how have you been? And she's always like, I'm just a reflection of you.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that because I think we're just reflections of each other.
Yeah.
Because like we're both so obsessed with each other. And it's like we're reflecting one another. It's nice to be like seen so deeply like that.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah. And I feel like it's been reflected back to us a few times lately, just in the last week or so.
Yeah.
Like
one of our clients started crying to us about, she was like, you guys are such a beautiful team. Like, it just makes so much sense. You both bring such good energies. Yeah. And it was so sweet.
It was so sweet.
I was like, wait, can we record this?
Yeah,
I'm like, pause.
Actually,
we need this.
Say that one more time.
We need this one more time for our Hype Me Up notes. Thank you. But yeah, a few times it's been reflected back to us.
And our business coach, Angie, shout out. She was so sweet about us working together. We're such a good team. And there's another example that I'm forgetting, but maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, it's just really fun getting to work together. And shout out to loving yourself. Shout out to, because I'm trying to be like, how did we find each other? I feel like doing the scary thing. We both moved to Los Angeles, not knowing anyone, just knowing that we wanted to like live a fun life. And so doing the scary thing, like betting on yourself, being authentic, like with you, like the first time we hung out, I feel like we literally just spilled each other's like whole lives, like stuff I don't really usually like tell people.
Yeah.
And we just hung out. We literally hung out for like 12 hours the first time we ever hung out. And so be authentic, raise your vibration, and you naturally align with like new friendships, or your current friendships get deeper. So some tips for people who are looking to find your bestie.
A lot of people ask us how to make friends or like friend groups or how to meet new people. And I think being obsessed with yourself and standing your ground and knowing what you're into unshamefully.
Totally.
Like really being authentic and loving what you're about, you're naturally going to find those people because either A, like maybe your mutuals on social media and you're like, hey, I like your vibe, let's, you know, start chatting, let's hang out. Or you will start going to spaces where you find like-minded people. Like for us, like we like going to wellness events, so we're naturally going to find people who also are into wellness stuff.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you put yourself out there. Maybe if you're so sure of yourself, you won't feel afraid to, you know, spark a conversation with random people when you're like, I don't know, at the bar or at the park or the grocery store. I think it's just nice when you're like so you and you never know what that might bring out of someone else.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And that is kind of the same thing I was going to say too, of like, be authentic of your interests and what you like and stuff like that. Cause I feel like some of the stuff that we both like, or is a little bit weird. Like obviously we're very woo woo. We're very like into spirituality, manifesting, like aliens. We're both super into aliens.
Both of us, yes.
Just like weird, like that's kind of weird stuff, whatever. And I maybe in the past wouldn't have like openly talked about how into this stuff I am, but it's like I was just very authentic and very vulnerable with you of like what I'm into, and like you're like, oh, me too. So
yeah,
you know, being authentic and kind of just sharing your true interests, I think is helpful too.
And you never know who you might like bring into your own interests, because one of our friends, one of our really close friends, Amina, I wouldn't have necessarily said she was like super into all of this at the beginning of our friendship, but we just started talking to her and we're like, hey, like this is what we like, blah, blah, blah. And naturally, as we've continued to hang out, because she was like open-hearted and authentic, she started getting into this more. So it's like you also don't have to be closed off to the idea that you have to make friends with people who are really into what you're into. It's like if you just show up as yourself,
you can drag them with you.
You can force them into your lifestyle.
No, literally. I feel like I do kind of force everyone around me into manifesting into this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't shut up about it.
Yeah.
I don't shut up
just
about
keep
it.
talking about it.
Literally. Besties, today's episode is sponsored by the Inspired Delusions community, which is our group coaching community designed to activate your wealthy identity, collapse timelines, and help you become the woman that success naturally happens to. This space is designed for ambitious women and entrepreneurs ready to dream bigger, rewire their identity, and step into their most confident and magnetic selves. Inside, we blend neuroscience, subconscious reprogramming, nervous system work, spirituality, and intentional delusion to help you align with the version of you who already has everything that you want.
Through weekly live coaching calls, practical science-backed tools, and a supportive community, you'll release fear, expand your self-concept, embody self-trust, and build the internal safety that allows abundance, confidence, and opportunities to flow effortlessly. This isn't just a membership, it's an identity activation space for ambitious women and entrepreneurs stepping into the timeline where their dream life already exists. The link to join will be in the show notes. Can't wait to see you inside. One of my friends is in town, you guys, and she is a witchy girl. She's a witchy girl. She's super in tune with her intuition. And so she did a tarot reading on us last night.
And we're very witchy, guys. Like it's come to our attention. People
don't believe that we're that witchy.
We're that witchy, but we are witchy.
It's because I feel like we talk a lot about like neuroscience and quantum mechanics, and people are like, oh, they're like into the science. And it's like, that's only one language of it.
Yes.
There's so many other avenues to really live this like happy-go-lucky, whimsical life.
We know all the languages.
But we've been talking, I know Liv's been talking a lot about her journey on strengthening her intuition, which I mean, we both are. We both want to be like connected to our higher selves and source and our guides and all that.
No, there's so many people who can connect with spirit.
Literally everyone's talking to everyone but us, it feels like.
Literally other beings, their intuition.
Yeah.
And our clients. I'm like,
no,
teach me.
No, our clients are like, we have like a psychic client. Like we have another like Claire. We have another client with Claire who has like Claire tendencies or gifts or whatever, and it's like literally everyone but us. So we're on our own journey.
Yes.
But anyways, we in one of the readings that we were talking about yesterday, or one of the questions that we had asked was, how do we get connected with ourselves and are really able to listen to what our higher selves is saying, essentially like listening to our intuition. And so we got this card, and this card, I'm not going to say the card, but we got this card, and it was really good, and it was really telling, and it resonated with both of us, whatever.
Yeah, we got a lot of good cards.
We had the whole thing was amazing.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because then like immediately after, Olivia was like, So yeah, so the intuition comes first, and then without a beat, she goes, "Well, maybe," and then she goes, "Frick!" And like, I don't know if I'm describing this right, but you guys, I had tears in my eyes, laughing so hard because it was the way she was like, "Yeah, just trust your intuition," and then she was like, "Maybe," and then she was like, "Oh fuck!" Like, even in this moment, I'm not trusting my intuition. That
It was
actually
funny.
had me crying, laughing
That is
because,
hilarious.
and I say all of this to say, you guys, Olivia and I have talked on last episode how we just finally got back to following our joy and that we were confused for a couple weeks, months, and now we're better and we are still riding that high from last week. Like we're really, really doing good. But all of that to say, trust your gut.
Yeah.
Trust your gut. And sometimes for different people, and even I think it's different between us, the way we hear our gut speaking to us, it might be really quiet. And so like that's why it's so important to meditate or to visualize or to sit in silence. Or sometimes it is really loud and it's like, hey, just listen. Don't question it. Like you can always pivot. You can always at a later time decide something different, but really knowing that no decision is a wrong decision because you're like you have to trust yourself.
Yeah.
And there's no way to trust yourself but you just have to start.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way. You just have to start and like back yourself and be like, hey, I chose this. Like let's go through it and see what happens.
Totally.
But
totally. No, that was hilarious.
That was so fucking funny.
I was like, how do I connect with my intuition? Like, what does that sound like? Chatting about it. Our witchy friends, like so smart. She's like telling us about it. I was like, oh, okay. So your intuition like just sounds like a whisper and it comes first. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And I was like, wait, I don't know. I was like, oh wait, shit. I just doubted my intuition.
She was like, I did it again.
Frick.
No,
so funny.
So freaking funny. But
I am tuning into my senses, guys.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Psychic Olivia coming soon.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Coming soon.
We're doing
Connected.
great.
She's the psychic. And I love this podcast because this is why, thank God, you guys who listen to the podcast are very lucky, very blessed because you get the fun side of us more.
And I don't even feel we're that fun on this podcast.
Oh, compared to our real self. We're even funner in real life.
We're even better in real life.
That's hilarious. But at least you get somewhat of our silly sides on the pod, and that's why everyone needs to listen to the podcast. Because social media, I don't know, it's just, I mean, it's shorter clips. Like,
yeah, it's like more teaching moments.
It's more teaching, you know, whatever. And we're working on being more vulnerable, more silly on social media too. But the podcast is really where it's at.
The podcast is where it's at. Everyone should listen to this.
Watch it.
The YouTube. Go on to the YouTube.
Yeah.
No, I love us and I love our podcast because I think something that I was really excited about when we were first starting to talk about this kind of stuff was that anybody can be into this. Sometimes I feel like the spiritual space might make you feel like you have to be a certain way or like understand it a certain way or belong to a certain like faction. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just like sometimes it feels like, oh, you have to do it this way, but that's not true.
Okay,
like you can do anything you want to do.
Yes.
You can want anything you want to want.
Yes.
You can manifest anything. You can want to have it all, right? Like you can dream big. You can remind yourself that you're so deserving of everything and that doesn't have to look a certain way. And I love that we get to be silly, goofy, and just be like, yeah, and we're girls and we get everything that we love and we love life. And it's like, you can too.
Yeah.
Because it is that simple.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody can learn this information any which way and then just do what they got to do.
Do what you got to do.
Do what they got to do.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Except I guess everyone really does need to listen to this podcast though.
It's us is the only way. We correction, we are the only way.
We are the only way.
No. But yeah, I'm really passionate about this stuff because I just want everyone to live their dream life. Yeah. And I know like we talk a lot about the money and the luxury and the travel. And I know we also talk about, you know, helping our communities and helping on a global scale and especially like in health and modern health, like that's a lot of our passions. But the thing is, you guys, whatever you want, whatever that looks like, that's the other thing. Like there's no right way for what your desires look like.
Yeah.
You can literally have whatever you want.
Yeah.
So it's like dream big, put yourself out there, align to the version of you that has everything. Obviously, if you need support, come join our community. We talk every Wednesday live. You got to ask us questions. We have a whole resource vault full of so many resources that Olivia and I created.
Yes.
And we're really excited about it.
Yeah. We're really good. We're really good at Well, first of all, it's truly magical just being in our presence, even virtually.
I think so.
Yeah, me
I
too.
know so.
Me too. That's why I said it. And yeah, we're really good at helping you remember who the fuck you are.
Mm.
Stand up. Remember, you are a limitless being. Remember, you can literally manifest anything that you want. And someone else asked us, what does it look like to dream big?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what does it look like to dream big? So we can do a whole episode on that, but touching on it, I mean, I don't know, like dreaming big to me, that's a good question because I feel like for me, I've been working on dreaming bigger and bigger and bigger for like years now. So
Mhm.
I feel like it kind of comes naturally to me. So I'm like, how do we even answer that? How do you dream big?
I would say like first starting by being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Of what you want.
what do you want? Yeah.
Mhm.
Without the limitations, without holding yourself back and thinking of like how is this going to happen? When is this going to happen?
Yeah.
Like dreaming, like just choosing what you want.
Mhm.
And it could be ridiculous.
Mhm.
It could be, I don't know, like I want to ride an elephant in Africa. Like I don't freaking know. Like just like something really random. Or like I
Yeah.
want to be on the cover of Forbes. I want to be a
Yes.
CEO of
Yes.
this.
Yes.
I want to
I wanna
travel the
have
whole world with my family.
Yeah, the number one podcast.
I want to have a huge family.
I want to win a Grammy.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I guess it's how do you dream big? You keep expanding your mind. You keeping like what? But I could have more and more and more. You just get greedy. Just kidding.
No, there's no such
It's
thing
not
as
greedy.
greed.
It's not
There's no such
greedy.
thing. I just think writing out random things on a piece of paper, taking pen to paper and asking yourself like what would be really fun right now,
Yeah.
and composing a list of
Yeah.
that and then looking at it and just knowing that you could have it.
Yeah, I know. We will do a whole episode with this with like maybe some bullet points of actual thought through answers. But something an example is when I first started like really trying to expand my mind of like especially opening my mind up to like money and making more money and that type of thing. I've gone Zillow. This I feel like pretty common. Go on Zillow and look at, and I would make it so I'm only looking at houses that cost more than like $10 million, for example. It's like 10 million to like 100 million. There's a hella expensive houses here in Los Angeles. And it was like breaking my brain at first. Like it was literally, I could tell there was this cognitive dissonance, I think is the right word. I don't know, of being like, oh my God, but that's so much money. Like how would that ever happen? Like, but I forced myself to look at it over and over and over again until it literally started finally feeling a little bit more normal in my mind. And I was like, well, okay, there's a lot of houses that cost this much out there. And these are only the ones that are on sale. So imagine how many are out there that are not on sale. So then I was like, okay, so there's a lot of different expensive houses. And then I was like, okay, well, someone has to live here, right? Like someone has to live here. So
that's what you had told me like
Yeah.
early on in our friendship when you were like, well, somebody has to do it.
Yeah.
If there's opportunities, like someone has to do it. If there's a home, someone has to fill it. If there's a job, someone has to work it. If there's food to be ate, somebody needs to eat it. Like there's like it's there for a reason. Like what is it going to do? Just sit there?
Yeah. So that's an example, I guess, of an exercise you can do to help yourself dream big, and just realize, yeah, like literally you can have anything you want. If you can imagine yourself there, then it can happen. If you can imagine yourself having something that you want, there's a version of you living that life. So it's just really about like normalizing it to your mind.
Yeah. I was thinking about one of our friends. She makes me laugh, but she has like 1 million followers on social media. And she was like, oh, well, Selena Gomez has the most amount of followers on Instagram, like 420 million. And she's like, on my road to 420 million. Like just like that. It's like you choose.
Yeah.
You look at something, you let yourself like you're like, do I want this? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want it. Put it on your list.
Yeah.
That's literally what dreaming big is I just asking yourself what you want.
Yeah.
And then that honestly, then you go into our future you formula.
Yeah.
And you start recognizing what limiting beliefs you might have from stopping you. You start rewiring your mind to start believing these new beliefs you want to implement. And then you regulate your nervous system. You do those 3 things and it's like, yeah, why can't it be you who has the most amount of followers on Instagram? If somebody else can do it, so can you.
It's literally the exact 3-step framework to align you with your wealthiest self. Like truly recognize, rewire, and regulate. Like truly like if someone else can have it, you can have it. Like actually. And it can feel weird at first. Like if you are starting to dream big, it can feel weird at first. That's where truly the regulating your nervous system comes in so clutch because our body doesn't really like change. So if you start imagining yourself living this amazing or like, big life, having more eyes on you, calling in more money, like a lot of change, your nervous system doesn't really like change. So like really telling yourself that you're safe, spending time in stillness, spending time hyping yourself up, saying everything actually is going to be okay. You can do it. You are worthy. Eventually it really, really does start to click and normalize.
It does start to click and normalize.
Yeah.
Any successful person who has what you want always says, like, I just visualized myself. I just knew it was going to happen. I wouldn't let anything stop me from getting from where I was to where I am now. Like, I knew it.
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet's little clip. I didn't really watch the interview, but his clip of the interviewer being like, well, what would happen if you're not successful? And he goes, that doesn't even enter my consciousness. I'm like, period. Exactly. Like he doesn't entertain it. It's like, okay, just don't entertain the thoughts of it not working.
Oh, Timmy Tim.
Oh, Timmy Tim.
Oh, Timmy Tim. Yeah. I love when I see people boldly saying exactly what they want and not giving a fuck. And not giving a fuck.
Exactly.
I love that.
Be more bold.
Literally be more bold, be more audacious. That's how you dream bigger too. Just being like, yeah, it's mine and I deserve it. I deserve it.
Literally. Having more audacity is how you dream bigger. 100%. Being like, wait, of course I can have anything that I want. Of course I can do this. Of course I can do that. Like, yeah, expanding your mind. Obviously, continue listening to this podcast and actually watching on YouTube, growing the YouTube channel, manifesting billion followers, subscribers. I don't even know.
Don't even know how it works. We're like, we just want the most.
Number one channel.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, we should do a whole episode on dreaming big.
Yeah.
Is it not your dream to ride an elephant in Africa?
It is totally. But I was saying
too.
But you were like super random. I'm like, that's not even random. I'm like, that's normal.
You're like, that's attainable.
Yeah.
You're like, babe, we could do that next week. But yeah, we'll do an episode on dreaming big. We did a poll on our Instagram and a lot of you guys answered for things you guys want us to talk about, which is really exciting.
Yes.
So we'll be going down that list, which if you don't follow us on Instagram, please follow us on Instagram. That's how we connect with a lot of y'all.
Yes.
And yes, continue to comment. Like Liv said, the YouTube comments last week were so sweet. Make sure you're following us on all our platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, that you're rating us 5 stars. And yeah, we love you guys so much and we can't wait to talk next week.
We'll talk to you soon, besties.
Bye.
Bye.